What sacrifices are you willing to make? What sacrifices are you willing to make to achieve the goals that you have, to achieve the things that you really want to do? What will you put aside? Because to bring in the new, to bring in something new, we need to create some space for that. We need to create some movement within our routines, our habits, our actions, our daily processes. Because who we want to be is who we are not. Who we want to be is who we are not. Once we realize that there are a set of habits, routines, practices, rites and rituals that are in alignment with our goals, then we can start to realize, oh, okay, the things I'm doing at the moment are way out of alignment with who I actually want to be. So we've got to ask ourselves, what are we willing to sacrifice? If it's the weight we want to lose, are we willing to sacrifice satisfying those cravings, those short-term sugar cravings? We just get so ravenous, we just want to eat something straight away. Are we willing to sacrifice that? Are we willing to sacrifice that instant gratification, that short-term gain that causes long-term pain? When you relinquish control, when you just scoff your face, that adds up. That sets you up for long-term pain. Short-term pain for long-term gain. Long-term gain. Being able to hold off from just buying that chocolate bar or eating that bag of chips, to actually hold on and value your goals, your long-term goals of where you want to be. And this is not just about weight loss. This is about many other different things. Willing to sacrifice that porn addiction so that you can build better intimacy skills, so that you can start to learn yourself from who you are, not giving yourself away to someone you don't even know on the internet or some soul-depleting subscription. Okay, what are you willing to sacrifice in order to fulfill yourself, to feel loved? That means at times sacrificing, a lot of the times, sacrificing that negative self-talk. Because that negative self-talk, it's doing nothing to uplift you. It's doing nothing to help you reach your goals. Yes, we should keep ourselves accountable, but we shouldn't continue to punish ourselves. We shouldn't continue to name call ourselves, to tell ourselves that we're losers and we're not good enough. In order to be good enough to receive those magical gifts of the universe, we need to be open. We need to be calm. We need to be in a state of peace and tranquility. We need to be in a state of awareness, not regret and resentment. But regret will be your guideline, because the things we regret, that's our conscious calling. That's our conscious, the power of the ultimate divine consciousness, whatever you want to call it. That regret should inform you of how you are going to move forward. It should inform you of the things that you are now going to sacrifice to get where you want to be. Right? If it's saving money, well, you've got to stop buying that petty bullshit, that cheap crap from the $2 shop, that cheap junky food. That all adds up, right? It all adds up. A pie a day, that's $5 a day in New Zealand. That's going to add up to $35 in a week. That's a lot of money. You know, you put that into a month, 4 times 35. Let's do the math quickly on that. 90, 105, that's $140 a week. If you were buying, $140 a month. $140 a month on pies if you were eating a pie every day. Are you willing to sacrifice that, making the sacrifice of getting in your kitchen and actually preparing a meal properly? You just need to ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice? And when it comes to relationships and love, you need to set some boundaries. You cannot spare people's feelings when you're setting a boundary. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to walk away from someone that I love deeply because they were addicted to drugs and alcohol. And it was painful. So I had to sacrifice that relationship. I'm not saying that's what you need to do, but you just have to ask yourself, what are you prepared to sacrifice to live the life you want to live? You must create the daily habits that align with that person who is confident, who is calm. Okay, with anxiety, You need to be able to let go of the things that are causing you anxiety. You have to sacrifice those things, that self-doubt, because the person that is not anxious doesn't have those things. So you can train yourself. You can train yourself to let go of those. There's many different healing modalities that can help you with that. Cold water immersion, helping you to face your fears. Waking up early every morning, taking control, making a decision. Action alleviates anxiety. So sacrificing some sleep to look deep within yourself to find some answers. Or sacrificing some money, right? Paying someone to help guide and support you instead of going in circles and circles and circles, not wondering why the frick nothing's changing in your life. Sacrificing some money to pay someone to support you, to help you see your blind spots. And if you want to give up that drink, give up that dope, give up that meth, you're going to have to sacrifice the people that are involved in that. And that means, not only does that mean the friend group you may be a part of, the people you're associating with, but that also means the parts of yourself that are addicted to that, right? The part of your character, you have to let that part of your character go. And yeah, you have to stop going to those parties, those events, those places. You have to stop going to those bottle stores. If need be, if you can't go to the supermarket without buying a box of piss or alcohol, then you order online, and you're going to have to sacrifice. To get sober, you can no longer drink. You just can't buy it. And the same goes for the food that you want to drop. Often you are the one that's buying it. So you have to stop buying it. Don't have any food in your house that you don't want to eat that leads you on those frickin' eating binges, and you feel sorry for yourself, you feel depressed and down, so then you just keep eating more and more and more. What are you prepared to sacrifice? Because remember this, you are powerful. You were sent here on a divine mission. You were sent here to be more than a wage slave. You were sent here to be more than a perpetual loop of negative self-talk. You have got amazing gifts to offer this world. And when you start removing some of these negative things, you start creating space for these amazing gifts to flourish. You are powerful. Show the world. Have a blessed day.